big Saturday at Delta Downs. I'll be making my maiden voyage to Vinton, Louisiana, but a guy that's there each and every day joins us on the line now, and that is track announcer Don Stevens. Don, this is the best time of year for you. You got to be very excited about Saturday.
We couldn't be more excited, Dave. It's going to be a fantastic day. We've got a wonderful card, and we've got some of the best two-year-olds in the country coming to Vinton, Louisiana. We've got you coming to Vinton, Louisiana, so that right there should get everybody's attention. Looking forward to your visit, and we're going to have a great time.
This has been a race that has had some pretty big-name winners over the years. Golden Sense comes to mind for trainer Doug O'Neill, but it's going to be the anchor leg of that $200,000 guaranteed pick four pool that you have. That's a nice number to shoot for the bettors.
It really is, and last year, we went way over that. We did almost $320,000 in that pool, and I would expect with all the buzz that I'm hearing this year and all the talk that we may go well over that. So $200,000 may be rather light. It could get a lot bigger than that, and it's a good thing for people, a good puzzle for people to figure out and take a shot at. It's only a 50-cent minimum.
The Delta Downs Princess also a part of that equation. There's going to be a short-priced horse in there. But the jackpot this year, to me, it looks to be a very competitive race. You have the fourth-place finisher, the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, and that is Exaggerator for Keith DeSormo. But, we'll see which of the horses this year is going to add their name to this list. We're looking at all of the winners, including Rise Up, who he's going to be back in action on the undercard this year.
Yeah, he'll be running in the mile. He'll have Gerard Melanson back in the saddle for Tom Amos. Tom Amos, of course, trying to win the jackpot for the second time. He'd be the first trainer to do that, and so would Doug O'Neill, who's in there. But Rise Up, an interesting story. I've got him in my stable alerts, and it seems like every week he pops up in some race. He's entered in all over the country, but he ran one heck of a race here back in 2013, and Gerard's very excited to get back aboard him and take a shot at a $250,000 race that I think really should be a graded race, and it might be in the near future. This field has some really good runners in it.
Yeah, he's never lost at Delta Downs. He's a perfect 2-for-2 departing, coming over from Churchill Downs, where he was second in the Lucas Classic. He'll be making his first start at Delta. But, yeah, that is a very deep field.
Yeah, it really is. Like I say, we were just thrilled when we saw the horses coming for that race. Like you said, it's an interesting pick four because, like you say, the Princess looks like a free spot, but, there's nothing guaranteed in racing. If that horse were to have a bad day for some reason, it would blow up the price tremendously. But I really like the jackpot field. The Princess looks like a standout. The mile looks, like you said, very competitive. And, of course, the Louisiana Legacy's got some young Louisiana breds coming up, and I think you can narrow that one down maybe to only 3, 4, or 5 horses. I mean, it's a pretty good field as well.
Well, let's talk about the jackpot. $1 million on the line for these two-year-olds, and we have a deep field, no doubt about it. The second-place finisher of the Champagne, Sunny Ridge, is in. The fourth-place finisher of the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, who also won the Saratoga Special for Keith DeSormo, is your morning line favorite. And I think an interesting horse is Whitmore, who looked unbelievable first time out at Churchill Downs for Ron Moquette, but this is a big step up in class for him.
It really is. He's coming out of a sprint. He'll be trying a route distance for the first time. Typically when horses, I think back to several, we had a horse named Cherokee Path a few years ago, and we had some others that have come out of one race in their career in a sprint at a track like Churchill Downs. They come here and they have a 3-furlong run to the first turn, which is an interesting configuration compared to most mile tracks in the country, and they tend to get caught up in speed early. I remember a horse named Drill that came from Southern California a few years ago. He got hooked up with My Adonis, and those two both burned themselves out. So these horses coming out of sprints are really going to have to do a lot. They've got to take to a new track. They're two-year-olds. They have to travel, and they've got to stretch out. So that's asking a lot of Whitmore, but again, he did look tremendous, and Robbie Alberado's in the saddle here, and of course, he's won the jackpot before, so he knows how to do it as well.
Speaking of jockeys, is this 2015 or 1989? I know a lot of people are going to recognize Pat Valenzuela on the 2, but look who's riding the 10, Iron Dome. Stevie Bork. This guy hasn't ridden in about 6 years.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He quit. He gave it up. He got a private job. I talked to him walking into the track yesterday morning. He's 52 years old. He's a year older than me, and he just came back a week or two ago, won his very first race back at Remington Park, comes back to his old stomping grounds here at Delta, where he's won many riding titles over the years, and he told me something happened with the job he had. I think he lost his health insurance or maybe lost the job. I'm not sure what he said. He said, I'm just going to go back to riding. So he got himself in shape, and lo and behold, he's got a chance to earn a $600,000 paycheck for his owners with Iron Dome on Saturday.
I love it. Some great storylines that you and I will be talking about on Saturday when I join you for our coverage of the Delta Downs Jackpot. Don, looking forward to seeing you.
All right, have a safe trip. We'll see you here on Saturday, Dave.
You got it. There's a look at the stakes schedule for the day. Over $2.3 million in combined purses on their 11-race program, and I'll be there for it live. Cannot wait for the Saturday card at Delta Downs. Thanks, Don.